Hi, I'm Leslie Ann at leslieann.com. That's LESLIEANE.com. And I'm just getting ready for the holidays and seeing my kids. And I'm just reminiscing on becoming very aware while raising my kids. Of my own higher sense of who I am, higher consciousness, a light being. We're light being first, and then we're soul. And I don't know if that's out there yet, being practiced. So anyway, I was just reminiscing on my growth and my kids having to watch their mom going through an evolution and transformation. For them, I was just a regular old mom, and I was. Did they know that I was searching for someone deeper and that I knew who I was? I wasn't Banana Republic. Honestly, I couldn't find the clothes that could define me. It's just what was out there. Gosh, there's another one out there that I used to like too, J. Crew, I think it was, but it didn't really fit me. I was always kind of the peasant blouse. I got my first one, I think, when I was 4, and I loved that thing. And jeans, and earrings, and crystals. I've always been attracted to that, whether it was bubbles or glitter, because of the light, because of the colors and the luminescence of it. And then I kind of went sideways while I was in the kitchen. And I was thinking about the time that I had in Ayurvedic practice here in Encinitas. And it came to me, and this is going to be a tough subject for some of you people to hear that know me, but this is true, on spirituality and spiritual abuse and following a false guru, and to the point of having implants. I didn't want to believe in any of that, because to tell you the truth, it scared the hell out of me. I really didn't know about it. I didn't know about it. And I think, E.T. the movie made it kind of like, it's cute, it's adorable. And then till you actually experience your own hybrid reptilians, what they do is they need to absorb energy, and they need to absorb your aura field, because that is your energy. And if you've come across a hybrid reptilian, you become very ill very quickly, but you don't know what it is, and you don't seem to rebound, to regain your energy. And some people, unfortunately, get very ill. I know that the divine had versed me in this. This is one key about being a healer. You see all kinds of postings on Facebook, and the thing about a healer in your path, and right away I want to apologize, because I don't know why somebody says, oh, well, your path doesn't have to be so difficult. Well, it doesn't if you're just becoming aware. But if you're an actual healer, and that is your mission here on this earth plane, they verse you through everything quickly, because we have less than 100 years to live here on this earth plane. So they must verse you. You can't learn this from a book and understand the depths of how to help a client through these psychic worlds, and without getting stuck yourself, or without getting caught trying to pull your client out of the psychic worlds. And understanding what cords are, and understanding what spiritual abuse is. And that's usually when a teacher starts telling you, you bring negative energy to this group. The pointing the finger, telling you that there's something wrong with you, whether it's more prayers or more solitude time, or you got to clean up your sexual chakras or whatever it is one way of keeping you locked in and having to feel codependent on your guru or your master, your teacher, whatever the word you want to use to call it. Mine was a false guru. Everybody thinks he was God, and I kind of do. And where was I going with this? I'm finally now coming out of the depths of this and being comfortable enough to share this with you people. Because I know there are people out there who have experienced what I've experienced. And those that have experienced it also in their past lives come here in this lifetime, and when they see me, they're kind of like, hey, I know you, I want to embrace you, and then they don't because they remember for themselves their experience of becoming spiritually aware and how painful that was. So they got to quickly close that down and become ego, become the personality here, become the well-liked or the famous person or the bigger person. And there's nothing wrong with that, but that's probably why you're shut down. And then actually, then you're in a tug of war of you wanting to go back to what you remember, your higher consciousness, because you felt more complete or more joy, or I don't want to say whole, or maybe that could be the word, but I'd like to believe that everybody's a whole. That's, I mean, the whole being, like holistically whole. That's what I mean, not like holes, but there are holes. In your auric field, in your heart, other places of your body where you have taken on huge trauma. But that's for another subject, another video. So anyway, so I'm reflecting back on that. 2006, I believe it was, Christmas, when I kind of was locked out of the office and kind of told to take a break. And everybody wanted to know, where did I go? And supposedly I went the sabbatical, far, far away. And here I am. I'm right here. San Diego, California, I'm right here. I understand your walkings. And at 53 years, it's taken a very long time to be able to be confident to say that out loud and to put it in a video. But for those of you that have been healers and then had tumultuous walkings, and people saying, it doesn't have to be tumultuous, it's a choice. Well, that's because they're becoming awakening, and you're becoming the healer. So there is a difference. Hang in there. The divine doesn't take you through the fire for no reason. I had to remind myself today that I'm looking forward to 2015. Make it a glorious year. A year of abundance, of gratitude and financial abundance for a lot of us who have gone through, oh my God, let's not even go there. And those of us who are serious empaths have been empathing other people's stuff besides our own. So, whew. And those of you who, well, don't believe in this, that's okay too. There's a space for everyone and a modality for everyone. And there is no judgment. But for those of us who've always wondered, my next videos will be on indigo children, starseed children, and reincarnation. Did I really ever get to the point that what I was talking about? Yes. That 2014 was a tumultuous year for a lot of us healers and a lot of us that are becoming awakened. And you got to get rid of that stuff because where we're going in 2015 and on. We can't have that hanging on us. And if you notice that you've got like the peanut gallery, that once you start moving forward, there's people of your past going, hey, remember me? And you do, and you're like, yeah, but that was like 30 years ago. Being friends with each other on Facebook does nothing for me because I'm not that anymore. And personally, if we were really friends, we still would have been connected through all these years. So it wasn't like a lost friend. Unlike the one cousin I have in Hawaii, and I have to thank Facebook for this because it had been 30 years in understanding that she'd been looking for me as I've been looking for her. And while I was visiting for a brief time, luckily, our emails finally caught up with each other. We had one day before I left, and I didn't care. One day doesn't matter. I'm glad I got to see her again. She was there when my son was born. This goes out to you, Perry. I love you. Anyway, so I guess we're at the end of our year, and I had a birthday in December, so usually when you get towards your birthday year, it's an ending of your own year anyway. So many blessings. It's a winter solstice and an abundance of all with grace and ease. May all of our wishes, desires be manifested. And if they're not, it's because they're not in alignment. Make it a great evening.